Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a pop-up mid-month check-in for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. We're going to see what's happening in the last 2 weeks of June for you. Even though we do have the monthlies that are up already, this is just like a check-in to just additional check-in to see what's up, what's going on. Spirit, what are your messages for Taurus in the last 2 weeks? What's the energy surrounding Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June? What's the energy surrounding Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June? Energy surrounding Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June. I love when the cards flip out like that. Starseed. Wow. Okay. This card asks, what lights you up? Is this gonna focus? Focus. Okay, I guess not. What lights you up? Let me read this card to you. Starseed. Starseeds are souls with a double mission to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are all souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there is something that they came here to do or to create or to contribute. If you pull this card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed and you are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more, and they get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in or in some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. So, what lights you up, Taurus? So definitely dealing with some Taurus people here who are starseeds. I don't know if you guys believe in that, but on this channel, I definitely believe in that. So I like to think of starseeds as people who have experienced life and consciousness on other planets and chose to come to Earth to share what they have experienced from those other planets and how it can help beings on Earth to ascend and raise the consciousness of the entire planet Earth. So there's nothing romantic or whatever about it. It's simply just that. Let's get some tarot guidance. So Taurus, don't try to fit in. Stop trying to fit in. You're not meant to fit in. Stop trying to fit in. I just feel like I need to give you guys that message. You're not meant to fit in. Some of you weren't meant to fit in, and you're desperately trying to fit in with people who your vibrations are different. There's no having a relationship with certain people when your vibes are just different, you know? You can't maintain a relationship for long with you and somebody else who's on a different vibe than you. There's bound to be conflict. I posted something that I found profound on my Instagram stories recently. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like to keep up with me outside of YouTube. I posted this thing. Somebody put this text picture, whatever you want to call that. It said, "There's no communication problem. We're just on different frequencies." Jeez. I was like, wow, jeez, that's so freaking true. Sometimes you're dealing with some people and you're like, why do we have so much, like, I don't usually have these problems with other people. Like, why is it so difficult to like get through to this person? Or why is it so difficult to have a simple like interaction, conversation, like understanding with this person? They are not on your frequency, Taurus. You're vibing too high. What are your messages for Taurus? What are the messages for Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June? How are you feeling, Taurus, in the last 2 weeks of June? Three of Swords. Why? How are how is the Taurus collective feeling in the last 2 weeks of June? All right, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. All right, so a lot of cards came out. You're sitting on a decision that you need to make. In the last 2 weeks of June, you're going to need to make a decision about something that you need to see from a higher perspective, a different perspective. You could possibly be even, there's a Cancer of significance here. But you could possibly even be receiving information from somebody in the last 2 weeks, like somebody's making an appearance in your life, giving you some information, and I feel like it's causing you to slow down, stop in your tracks and think, like, what am I going to do about this? What moves do I want to make about this, given that I've received this information now? Tell me about this Three of Swords, because it's just like staring at me. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Clarified by the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. Someone is telling you something, Taurus. Someone is telling you something. Someone is sharing something with you about like a partnership between the two of you, or just sharing something with you, telling you something, communicating something about a partnership. And I feel like it's like you feel, after you hear this news, you feel disappointed, you feel hurt, almost some of you may even feel betrayed. But I feel like you need to look at the news and the situation from a different perspective before you make any kind of decisions. Tell me, clarify the Hangman. Hanged Man is clarified by the Page of Swords. You need to learn more. You need more information. There's something else that you need to see. There's something else that you need to know before you make a decision on what to do after you receive this news. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Sagittarius energy. Something is coming in quick. And also, don't make anybody feel like don't make anybody rush you to make any decisions just because they want you to move on their time. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Move on your own time. The World card came out a while ago. I'm not going to take it though because I didn't like how it fell out. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. You don't want to jeopardize your stability. And you know that whatever decision that you're about to make can jeopardize your stability. So don't make anybody force you to make any decisions before you're ready to make them in the last 2 weeks of June, Taurus. Feel like you're receiving some news though, like something is coming into your space and it's affecting how you feel. Someone is coming to approach you to give you some news, to tell you. This person may have been spying on you too, like they've been watching you for a while. Could be on social media, it could be on however they watch you, if they live near to you, whatever, you know. Most of the time though, when this Page of Swords card comes out, it's some kind of spying on social media. So if you're into social media, someone's like been watching you, I feel like. And they're about to approach you to give you some kind of news. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Someone desperately has something to say to you, Taurus, in the last 2 weeks of June. And I'm wondering who this is because my sun sign is a Taurus. But somebody wants to speak. Somebody has something to say. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. What do they have to say? Give us a sneak preview. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. The Sun. The Sun. They want to talk to you. It may be somebody who you are not talking to right now. Maybe they've breadcrumbed you in the past, or you've breadcrumbed them in the past, but this person wants an equal, harmonious exchange with you. They want to talk and they want to hear you talk. They want to collaborate with you. They want to, you know, like they want you to be involved in what they have something to say, and they want to conversate, a equal conversation. They want to move to a happy place. I feel like this person wants to be in your energy too. Maybe you're like good vibes and like you're in like a high vibe right now, and this person is seeing that. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Who is this person? Clarify the Chariot. Clarified by the Moon. Three of Cups. I feel like this person is like, maybe they've been hiding their feelings for a while from you. I get the sense because it's almost like this person has been watching you. They've been hiding their feelings, and I feel like it's almost like they're moving forward now because, yeah, they're moving forward for whatever reason now. Like by moving forward, I mean, they're either coming to communicate with you, they're coming to tell you, they're taking some kind of action on these feelings that they have kept hidden for a while. I don't know who this is, but this is somebody who's coming up in your energy, Taurus. They want to celebrate with you. They want to have a good time with you. This could be somebody who wants to date you or wants to take you out for some drinks, something. But I feel like you're realizing that you have to be very careful about this energy, because they're coming in fast and you know that this person it can affect your stability in some way right now. So maybe you're in a relationship, or maybe you're something, this, you feel like this person can affect your stability, and they're coming in fast. So when they come in, you're almost like, oh, what do I do? Like, you know. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. High Priestess, you know who this is, Taurus. You know who the hell this is. You know who the hell this is. You know. And maybe you've even sensed that. And maybe you've been keeping yourself quiet too. Maybe you haven't even been revealing all that you know to this person. I feel like you're aware of who this is though. You are very aware. You're just keeping quiet. You're keeping it very quiet. Okay, Taurus. What else is happening for Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June? Other messages for Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, new job, new way to earn money, new thing coming up for you in the last 2 weeks. Taurus, that's not bad at all. Other messages for Taurus. Six of Swords, you're moving on. What are you moving on from, Taurus? Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune just came out. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Devil, you're moving on from toxic connections. You're moving on from a toxic connection. Could be this person who you think is toxic, but I feel like you are moving away. Like you're like, this is the wheel has turned. The time is up. The opportunity to be in my energy is gone. It is gone. The wheel has turned, and I've turned with it. I can't deal with any kind of toxicity right now. I'm moving away from that. So maybe it's this person that you're dealing with. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles to close the reading. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, clarified by the Death card and the Five of Wands. Taurus, I feel like people have been my energy is really high. I'm like trying to calm down. I feel like there have been people who have been looking at you like almost like they want you to fail at something that you're doing. Or maybe they're competing with you in silence. Maybe like you trigger these people and they're like competing with you, but I don't even feel like you know. I don't even feel like it's almost like Spirit is saying like these people who are competing with you, all this noise that has blocked you from achieving what you needed to achieve so far, or if there have been people talking about you, if there's been people in silent ego battles with you, or if you've been participating in this, that is coming to an end. You have things to do. You have money to make. You have a new opportunity coming in for you. You can't sabotage it because you're focused on who doesn't like you, who is like, like, let's go. There's money to be made. Let's get some advice. And you're going to get whatever you're supposed to get from the universe, no matter how whoever feels about it. So let's get some advice for you guys. I'm going to get some self-care advice from this sacred self-care deck. The link to this deck is in the description too, so if you want to buy this deck, you can find that information down there. I like it because, wow, everybody just wants to be loud today. I like this deck because it gives you practical self-care advice that you can do to like tune up your energy whenever you need to. What's the self-care advice for Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June? Self-care advice for Taurus in the last 2 weeks of June. What do Tauruses need to know? How can they take care of themselves in the last 2 weeks of June? It's too many. That's way too many. All right, how can Tauruses take care of themselves in the last 2 weeks of June? What's the advice? These cards are so big, I have to like hold them correctly, like pace myself when I'm shuffling them. I like it though. Tell me about the self-care advice for Taurus. Taurus, they don't want to give you any advice? What's the advice for Taurus? There we go. Taurus, do some breath work. You know, recently I've been actually doing some breath work. I did a breath work meditation right before these readings that I'm recording today. It is a meditation it's called Wim Hof breathing techniques. It's on YouTube. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. It's somebody who developed this breathing technique. But it's been really, really helpful to me. So if you want a recommendation for breathwork exercise, look that up. Wim Hof breathing techniques. But yeah, do some breath work. I feel like there are messages waiting to be downloaded, received. Like there's different like awareness that your awareness needs to expand, and you need to do some form of like mindful practice to get those downloads. So start doing some breath work, breathing techniques. Make sure that you're taking deeper breaths too. You know, like everybody breathes, but really like every breath is not nourishing to the body because some are really shallow. You know, like a lot of people never know, like they never really learn how to really breathe. So Taurus, do some breath work. It will help you last 2 weeks of June. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, remember to like, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel so you know when new readings are out. I'll see you next time.